everyone, I'm Erin Gruich from Sensational Path, and happy holidays. I wanted to share with you guys my holiday sensory kit, or I think I titled it Holiday Emergency Sensory Kit. Now, it doesn't have to be an emergency kit if you plan ahead, and I want to encourage you to think about ways that you can set up your environment so that you are keeping your level of arousal at a just right level, so that you're nice and calm and collected. Now, I have a holiday sensory kit that I'll share with you, and it's just going through all of our different senses and finding ways that we can have some of these resources ready for us, even set up a sensory space so that you've got a place to go to just kind of get yourself together, to get into that just right feeling. Okay? I want you to think about your movement sense. Now, this is our most powerful, our most bang for our buck. So things like doing yoga, skipping rope, hula hoops, resistance bands, body socks, weighted blankets and weighted animals, obstacle courses, going for a walk. Going for a walk is the best way to just recharge your brain. So you could have an emergency sensory kit that had a few of those items in it, maybe some resistance bands and some yoga cards, so that you could just grab those and do a couple exercises when you need to, or when your kids need to. Our next sense is touch. So you could find things, some people like to be touched and like touch, but some people prefer to touch rather than be touched. Things like a massager, fidget tools, Play-Doh, thinking putty, bubble wrap, stress balls, a ball pit, and that deep pressure touch can come from a weighted blanket or a weighted lap pad or some deep pressure squishing. I love to play hot dog or pizza squish with the kids that I work with, and even my own kids, and I always get them to squish me as well. So touch is another sensation. Smell. There's so many delicious smells at Christmas. I grew up, my mom made mulled wine, and so the smell of the cloves and cinnamon and the citrus from the oranges, I love that smell. But there's some smells that are just overpowering, and we have to be careful not to set off our sensory systems with those overpowering smells. So things like lavender in small doses can be nice, frankincense, Siberian fir, peppermint, clove bark, cedar wood. Okay, find the scents that you like. You can use a diffuser or just put them in some little lava beads. Okay, and then vision. So I know my kids have a little space in their room where they've got some little lights underneath their beds. They both have loft beds, and so they've got lights under their beds. They like lava lamps. Those are kind of cool to look at. Snow globes. It's the season for snow globes. A visual timer might be good to have in your emergency sensory kit because you can set it and then you see the time going away. Some kids also like visual timers that are like a sand timer, or those sensory jars are fun to look at and can be calming for some kids. Now, if you have a child who, or if you yourself get a little bit overstimulated by the loud noises, you might want to try some noise canceling headphones, or even just put some little earbuds in and put some music on quietly, or tune out some of those loud noises. I know for me, if it gets too loud, it gets really overstimulating and I need to turn that music down. But it's up to you. If you like to have music on and you like to sing along to music, that might be a good thing to have in your holiday sensory kit. And then last but not least, I wanted to talk about holiday tastes. Chewy snacks can be more regulating. Blowing bubbles, blowing whistles can be calming and regulating for our jaw. Okay, so it's not just about the taste, it's about those oral skills. But what are some of your favorite holiday treats? So have yourself a very safe and happy holiday, and I hope that you found some useful tips in these holiday sensory kit.